Is anyone on Team Red? I guess Omega Blaziken is red, technically. Because Omega Blaziken is pink, which is close enough. If you want to be Team Green, or this rather brawly-looking gentleman, make sure you change your chat color to green. And yes, I am enjoying the pre-sequel quite nicely. Invincible Asagi, you can definitely check out the Twitch videos, and eventually it'll be on YouTube as well. Anyway, we are really... Oh, wait. You know, I messed it up, guys. I messed up everything because you can't see the game. I'm really good at this stuff, guys. I'm really good. Okay, there's the Broly gentleman to the bottom. And the red lady is right there. And last but not least, if you want to be the blue lady, there you go. I am red. Alright, Fulham. You might be... Mega Blaziken's on Team Red too, I think, so... Anyway. Let us begin the Yawhg. For those who have not played it, although I'm sure most of you guys have played it on my stream by now, we have 6 weeks before the Yawhg comes. A terrible disaster is going to destroy the town. We have 6 weeks to prepare. Each turn you can go to the forest, the arena, the alchemy car, the gardens, the palace, the tavern, the hospital, or the slums. Keep in mind there is a 30-second stream delay, on average. So, there's that. I guess never mind, Omega Blaziken is green now. Alright, Team Blue. You guys are first up. Asagi, Larkinator. There you go. You have the first turn, and try to discuss in the chat prior to your turn, because there is a stream delay, and we kind of want to keep this moving. No, we're not going to do it this time, Gavin. Don't feel much like Skyping. Alright, Larkinator wants to go to the forest. That sounds like a thing Team Blue can do. In the forest, you can either chop wood or hunt. What would you enjoy doing there in the forest, Team Blue? Omega Blaziken, you had to at least diplomatize with your teammate. Well, it looks like actually Gavin also wants to go to the arena and fight, so there you go. Alright, Team Blue, do you want to chop wood or hunt? And usually, if the teams are in disagreement, I'll try to get everybody's opinion in. Like, if I go with one person one time, I'll go with the next person the next, so... Gotta be... I'll leave everything up to Larkinator. Oh, okay. Zagi's just here for the ride. Alright, Larky, what do you want to do? Chop wood or hunt? Well, right now I need one of you to make this decision. I don't care which one of you, but one of you do. Chopping wood or hunting? We're already off to a slow start, guys. Gotta go bam, bam, bam. Hunting, okay. Spend the entire week hunting defenseless critters. You gain 2 finesse and sell the pelts for 1 wealth. One day you spot a dryad picking flowers in the field. Upon noticing, she runs up to you excitedly. "Excuse me, miss, would you like to dance?" she asks. "I've been waiting to dance for so long, but no one has been around to dance with." She sighs. Do you want to dance, or do you say you don't dance, Team Blue? What will you tell this dryad? You don't really have a whole lot. Well, you have 7 finesse. You have above average finesse. Maybe you could try to dance with this dryad thing. We also need to try to be a werewolf, says Omega. They're trying to go for the strength record, which is what, 21 something? 21 physique is the record? Whatever. I'd love to dance, says Larkinator. Okay. She giggles and takes you by the hand. She starts humming out a song, and the two of you dance together in the middle of the forest. You accidentally step on her toes several times while dancing. After the 3rd time, she stops you. She thanks you for the dance and limps off into the night. You practice dancing a little, though, even though you apparently broke her toe. You gain 1 finesse. Well, there you go. Team Green wanted to go to the arena and fight. You spend the entire week fighting brutes in the arena. You get 2 physique and 1 finesse. During a match, another warrior's weapon is knocked from their grasp. And by the way, Fulham, if you are Team Red, make sure you pick something before it's your turn. Anyway, you barely manage to avoid it. With a sickening crunch, destroys the knee of a nearby bystander. He accuses you of causing him harm by not stopping the weapon. He takes you to court. Do you want to offer to settle, Team Green, or do you want to defend yourself in the court of law? You have 0 wealth in which to settle with, so... And you probably are not smart enough to defend yourself, so it's probably not going to work out either way. 9 plus 10 is 19, I think. Go to the tavern and get wrecked. Okay, Fulham. No amount of coin convinces the unreasonable man to settle. When the trial does not go well, and you're sentenced to perform community service. Performing hard labor there, you get 1 physique and 1 finesse, so there. 1 more physique for your cause. Unfortunately, the boring tasks take a toll on you mentally, and you lose 1 mind. That works out for you, I guess. And Fulham wants to go get wrecked in the tavern, aka drink. It's been the entire week getting wasted, yet 2 charm and 1 finesse. Oh, sorry, 1 physique. One day, a bard pulls out his lute from the bar and starts playing a tune. Unfortunately, his singing is horrible and is ruining the tavern's atmosphere. Decided to do something about it. And by the way, Blue, you are on deck after me. Do you want to try to convince him to leave, or challenge him to a lute duel, Team Red? I don't get it, Fulham. I really just don't get it. But right now, you can either convince this bard to leave, or challenge him to a lute duel. It's time to duel, or just try to convince him to leave. You have 9 charm. Don't know what that really helps you with, but... Rip Zeta and get wrecked, says Gavin. I don't even know what you mean by that. Challenge, alright. You borrow a bar owner's lute and challenge him to a musical duel. You just start playing the lute when you realize you're even worse than the bard. The bard easily outplays you and motions for you to lay down your lute. You can tell there are a couple of people snickering at you right now. Embarrassing. You lose 1 charm. Well, there are some of the charm you obtained. Oh well. And it is my turn. I'm going to go to the gardens and meditate. I spend the entire week in deep meditation. I get 1 magic and 2 mind. One day a beggar comes asks me for a spare change. I don't have any, but I'll try to give you some. But I'm also broke. I don't have a penny I could spare. We both sing songs about our poverty. I get 1 charm. That's what being broke is all about. Whatever. They say the last time we came, the Yawhg devoured houses whole, stole lives, tore families and family members apart. That was so very long ago. Alright, Team Blue, it's up to you. I don't think Larkinator is particularly skilled in the Yawhg as well. I mean, it's really a game that's most fun when you've never played it, Invincible Asagi. So, just have fun with it, man. Just, yeah. Where do you want to go? The forest, the arena, the alchemy. Basically, gain stats, do the right thing, and at the end of the game, be the right thing and help the town. Like, if you have a lot of physique and finesse, be the builder. Simple as hell. Main goal of the game is to save the town when the town is destroyed at the end, after week 6. Alright, Larkinator wants to go to the alchemy tower. In the alchemy tower, you can either clean the lab or brew a potion. What would you like to do, Team Blue? Alright, looks like they want to go forest hunting, Team Green does. Okay. Sounds good. Cleaning the lab or brewing the potion, Team Blue? Either one is a valid option. And even if you haven't played before, don't be afraid to just type in the chat what you think you should do. Larkinator wants to brew a potion? It's fine. Spend the week experimenting with different potion brews. You get 2 magic and 1 mind. One day, you hear cries from help coming from the next room. Running over to investigate, you see the alchemists have accidentally created an ooze monster. How will you dispatch the ooze? Do you want to try to punch the ooze into submission with your 5 physique, or blast the ooze with magic? You have 7 magic. Well, you don't have either of those stats. So, yeah, you're probably running a risk either way. But, punch it or blast it, Team Blue. What will you do to this ooze? The Yawhg is a lot easier than Oregon Trail 2. Yeah, it probably is. Well, I mean, it's hard to really lose the Yawhg. I mean, you can't lose the Yawhg until the end, and then if you get the bad ending. Blast with magic. You pulverize the ooze to a puddle with an array of magical spells. The alchemists all cheer. You gain 1 charm. Well, there you go. Good job, Team Blue. Alright, Team Green, I think they want to go to the forest and chop wood, right? That's what they said? By the way, Team Red, you are on deck. I think they said chop wood. I think they did. That's the one that gets them the most physique anyway, so whatever. 2 physique and 1 wealth. One day you stumble upon a tall, nicely trimmed hedge in the middle of the woods. You sit and eat your lunch in front of the hedge, wondering what exactly it's doing out in the woods. Suddenly, an enormous hand erupts from the foliage. Do you want to dodge or punch it, Team Green? Dodge or punch? Oh, did you guys say hunt? Whatever, you get more physique if you chop wood anyway. Hunting only gives you 1 physique. You get 2 physique from chopping down the wood. I don't know what the point of... Whatever. Sorry, guys. I assumed you wanted the one that gave you more physique. Jeez. Punch it? Alright. You managed to punch the hand so hard that you appear to have shattered one of your fingers. The hand recoils back into the hedge. You run away faster than you ever have in your life. You get 2 more physique. You're already off to a good start. Just week 2 and you're 12 physique. Anyway, you want to go and pickpocket, says Team Red. Alright. You spend the week performing petty theft. You gain 1 wealth and 2 finesse. One night you hear a woman whisper from nearby. Hey you, she calls out, looking to make a bit of coin. Team Red, are you always up for more coin, or no thanks? I'm actually interested to see what Fulham will say to this, because he knows what this event is. Although I don't know if he can resist it either way. But, it'll be interesting to see what he wants to do. Where to go next? Well, technically, Team Blue, you have more finesse than magic right now, but really, you can do whatever you want. Looks like they kind of want to go to the Alchemy Tower again? I don't know. Try to come to a consensus if you can. Despite your intention to say no, you find yourself giving into her will completely. Yeah, you don't have enough mind. She signals you to come over to the alley with her. Come closer, she says. Nobody's about to hear. Nobody else can hear what I'm about to tell you. You lean in close, eager to be learning how to earning this coin. She presses herself right up against you, moving her lips slowly towards your ear. Suddenly, she bites your neck viciously. Blood pours from the wound, and she clings to you tightly, lapping it all up. You black out. When you come to, you see her standing over you. Thanks, she says, tossing you a couple coins. You gain 1 wealth. She then melts into the shadows. You feel your neck, you notice the wound has healed completely. Your body feels ice cold. You get 3 charm, but lose 3 physique. Anyway, in the hospital, I can just show you the hospital. I'm planning to go to the garden again myself. Actually, no, I want to go to the palace, but the hospital you can clean up or tend to patients. So you can either clean up the hospital or tend to the patients there. You know what, I actually want to be a bartender. I'm going to bartend. Screw the palace. Run the week serving drinks at the tavern. I get 1 wealth in tips and gain 2 charm. One day, an impromptu drinking contest is held. I'm just going to spectate. I'm the bartender, I can't get drunk. As I watch from afar, people down pint after pint making complete fools of themselves. I feel a little bit better about not entering. I gain 1 mind. That works for me. Why does Red always become vampires? I don't know. It was on us in a heartbeat, though, or so the stories go. The earth shook, and the air went still. Let's try. Hospital it is. Well, which one do you... What do you want to do in the hospital, Team Blue? Clean up or attend to patients? Can do one or the other. Patients or cleaning up? Which one will Team Blue do? Team Blue. Team Blue. Team Wade wants to go to the arena and fight again. Okay, sounds good. Tend to patients? Alright, you spend the week diagnosing and tending to the sick. You gain 2 mind and earn 1 wealth. One day, while in the maternity ward, you notice a woman about to give birth. The baby she births is no ordinary baby, however. The skin is pitch black and shiny, and its eyes glow like an orange flame. It wrestles itself from the doctor's hands and tries to fly away. Stop that demon, yells the doctor. Alright, do you want to use your strength or your magic to stop the demon child, Team Blue? That evil demon child. Oh lord. Team Green has unleashed it on the world. Or Team Blue. It's up to them to stop it, perhaps. Sorry, Team Green. Not you. Team Blue did it. Demon baby. Magic, zap it. Alright. You wave your hand to put up a magical barrier blocking the exit. The baby breaks right through it, however, and flies off into the night sky. Oops. Alright, Team Green said they wanted to go to compete in the arena. I spend the week fighting brutes in the arena. They gain 2 physique and 1 finesse. While wandering the halls between matches, you spot your former lover, Kelly. An awkward exchange happens in which you want to know how they're doing without seeming to care too much. After a few moments, Jean, one of the most popular fighters in the arena, butts into the conversation. Hey, sorry to interrupt. We have to leave right away if you want to make it to your mother's in time. You say an awkward goodbye as they walk off holding hands. How do you feel? Do you feel happy for Kelly or extreme jealousy? How do you feel, Team Green? Extreme jealousy? Okay. You become extremely grumpy for the rest of the week. You lose 1 charm. When you're no fun to be around, you channel your rage into working out. You gain 2 physique. Oh god, already up to 16. Alright, Team Red, it's up to you. What do you want to do? Fulham, late as always. Late as always, Fulham, that is your new nickname. Where are you going to go? Dat Fulham. Do you know where you can use wealth? Yeah, wealth is used... Well, you can spend wealth in random events, but it also can be useful at the end of the game. I think if you're the smelter, having wealth really does help. And Red wants to chop wood. Spend the week cutting down trees for the village. You get 2 physique. How many Reds are there? I think it's just Fulham and you now, Mike Dawes. Get 2 physique and earn yourself 1 wealth. Over the course of the week, you've noticed your skin become paler and your teeth sharper. If you notice every time you talk, everyone hangs on your every word. You gain 3 charm, and you feel more frail than you used to. You lose 3 physique. One day, you spawn a hunting party in the wilderness. You see one of the hunters drop his hat. As he bends down to pick it up, his neck is fully exposed. You can even see a vein or two. Delicious. Before you notice, you're coated in blood with a mangled form in front of you. There are several people around, and they're all filled with delicious nectar. The next few hours are a blur. You wake up the next day in bedsheets soaked with blood that is not your own. Look in the mirror and notice your skin has regained its color and your teeth have dulled. Next day you find the exit to the town has been closed. Something about there being a horrific accident or something. You do not inquire further. So yeah, no one can go to the forest anymore. The forest is officially closed. I'm just gonna go now here and attend a ball. Spend the week attending fancy gatherings, get 2 charm and 1 physique. One day the king approaches me. Excuse me, but you look like someone I can confide in. I really want the prince to take over the throne, but the queen and I aren't exactly active in the bedroom. He blushes a little bit. Do you have any advice how I could romance the queen, so to speak? Also, oh wow, 600 followers. Thanks, guys. So I'm just going to teach the king my ways, and it's that awesome. By the end of it, he's just as charming as me. He thanks you and hands me a large sack of coins. I get 3 wealth. Awesome. That we would choose option 2. Potions? Okay, looks like Team Blue wants to go to get potions. And then the world was a howling fury. Chaos, screaming. Out of all we know, being pulled in half. Alright, Team Blue will go back to the alchemy tower and brew potions. Spend the week experimenting on different potion brews. You get 2 magic and 1 mind. One day you hear the alchemist shout, Eureka! When you look over to see what he's done, you spot a small, previously dead ferret come to life. I figured out the antidote to death, the alchemist exclaims. The undead ferret lets out a horrific noise and lumbers about slowly. What will you do to the undead dustbuster? Or ferret or whatever. Destroy the abomination or praise the alchemist for his accomplishments? Punch John in the face. Team Weed shall fight in the arena again. Well, you guys are boring as hell, doing the same thing over and over again, aren't you? Well, you can't get the werewolf, Team Green. Yeah, Team Red kind of nuked the forest. Praise, praise, praise. I don't know what you guys are praising exactly. Oh, you want to praise the alchemist. Okay. That is amazing, you say, slightly discomforted by the ferret's presence. You didn't hurt the alchemist's feelings. You get 1 charm. There you go. Team Green just wants to compete and fight in the arena. Okay. Get 2 physique and 1 finesse. One day wandering the hall, you spot Jean. Do you want to suppress your anger or... Wow. You predicted it. Well, you can punch John in the face. You walk by and you take a swing. John tries to jump, but you're way too fast. Your fist connects and knocks several of Jean's teeth loose. Your rage ended up severely injuring someone. You lose 1 charm in mind, but that was a nice punch. You get 2 physique and 2 finesse. You're gonna break the record, Team Green. I think it's 21. It might be 22. Either way, all you need is 3 more, and you break it either way. Anyway, Team Red's turn. Want to go to the tavern and get wrecked? Alright, is you okay with that, Mike? But you know, Mike, you can choose the random event. Fulham, I guess, wants to go to the tavern and get wrecked, but you can choose the random event, Mike Dawes. Anyway, you spend the entire weekend getting wasted. You get 2 charm and 1 physique. One day, while in the tavern, a heated argument erupts between 2 patrons. Soon enough, fists are flying, and everyone seems to be joining in on the violence. Do you want to join the fray, Team Red, or do you want to break up the fight? Drink, says Fulham. Join the fray or break up the fight, Team Red? Best way to follow who needs to see, I guess. It's like Team Blue is deciding on the garden, perhaps. I should go back to the garden before they can. Although I wouldn't block Team Blue from the garden because Team Blue goes first, but I want to go to the garden. Break it up. Alright. You jump in front of the table and you yell a plea. The patrons should stop the violence. Mike Ball decided. Before you know it, everyone has calmed down and chatting to one another like nothing ever happened. That's what happens when you have 14 charm. Nice job, Mike Dawes. You did it. Thanks for that, says the bartender, while slipping you a small sack of extra coins. You get 1 wealth. Good job, Mike Dawes. You did great. Anyway, gardens, let's go ahead and meditate. I spend the week in deep meditation. I get 1 magic and 2 mind. One day, a toothless old woman approaches you. I have a small pouch of magic beans. You'd be interested in purchasing them. Why not? I love magic beans. I plant them in a small, rarely visited part of the garden. Anyway, when it arrives this time, how will we fare? Will we once more rebuild, move on, be strong, or have we forgotten? Team Blue, you can both landscape or meditate in the garden. So it's up to you. I think meditation gives you mind and magic. Landscape gives you physique and money, I think. Anyway, the music is starting to get very depressing because, yeah, the Yawhg is coming. This is our last 2 weeks alive. Well, not really, but before the Yawhg comes and destroys everything we know. Team Green wants to go and fight in the arena again. Larkinator wants to meditate and asking the rest of his team. Looks like most of Team Blue is okay with meditation. They spend the week in deep meditation. They gain 1 magic and 2 mind. One day on your way home from the park, you come across a golden ring in the grass. Do you want to sell the ring or wear the ring, Team Blue? Selling or wearing. Either way works. I'm actually surprised it's not my Magic Bean stock event that I spawned, but I guess not. I guess it needs more time than just 1 turn. I thought it would be here the next round, though, but I guess not. Oh man, Gavin is getting into it for sure. Wear the ring, wear it. Alright. Upon placing the ring on your finger, orange glowing marks appear on the outside of the band. The markings unravel themselves from the ring and swirl in front of you. They form what appears to be a fully armored ghost, radiating a beautiful orange light. The ghost turns to you and nods before walking away. The ring looks good on you. You gain 1 charm. Well, there you go. Alright, Team Green, it is your turn, and they want to just compete in the fights again. Spend the week fighting brutes in the arena, get 2 physique and 1 finesse. One day wandering one of the halls, you notice the arena's fighter approaches you. "Excuse me, sir, I need a sparring partner," he says. "Are you down for a fight? Maybe 2? Alright, do you want to accept his challenge, Team Green, or do you want to refer him to the burly guy next to you? Gavin, we need to be a town drunk. Wait, why? Huh? The town drunk gives strongness? Oh, it does, technically. You already shattered the record, though. Spar? Alright. Let's do this, he screams. He takes a swing at your head. You punch his fist as it comes towards you. You can hear the bones on the fighter's hand crack. He runs away, whimpering. That was pretty cool. You get 1 charm. Well, there you go. Alright, Team Red, it's up to you. Mike Dawes. You can decide where you want to go this turn. It looks like, Fulham wants to go to the Alchemy Tower. You can either agree or disagree with, that Fulham. Fulham wants to brew potions, specifically. You're okay with that. Spend the entire week experimenting with different potion brews. Get 2 magic and 1 mind. One day while in the tower, one of the alchemists asks you to watch his potion while he's out. Soon after he leaves, the potion begins bubbling out of control. If you don't do something soon, it will probably explode. Do you want to throw it out the window or drink the potion, Team Red? Well, this could end very badly or very well. Hey, what's up, Love Clan? How are you? Another member for Team Red, I suppose. I'm glad. Thank you for watching for so long, Love Clan. It feels good when someone says that. And sticking around, for that matter. Anyway, you quickly drink the potion. Your stomach can't even handle the potion, though. Fire erupts from your esophagus, and a solid minute you're shooting out jet of fire from between your lips. That burns, and you lose 2 physique. You're down to 1 physique. What a learning experience, though. You gain 1 mind. Well, there you go. It's my turn. I'm gonna go to the palace. I'm gonna do some administration work. I got 2 wealth and 1 mind. One day I accidentally bump into a duke. "Where are you going, you filthy peasant?" He shoves me out of the way with his hand and continues walking. I'm gonna do an active regressive response. I shove back. That was kinda lame, though. I lose 1 charm. Oh, whatever. At least I did it, though. The Yawhg, it's almost here. Almost. Almost. Our Team Blue is on board at the Alchemy Tower. Do you want to clean the lab or brew a potion, Team Blue? And as you can see, you can hear the storm in the distance. It is coming. This is your last week. Well, last week before the Yawhg. And you want to spend it, of course, in the Alchemy Tower. Spend the entire week experimenting with different potion brews. You get 2 magic and 1 mind. One day, all the alchemists decide to throw a break and instead throw a cantrip party. One alchemist waves his hand and produces confetti from in front of him. Another spawns a seemingly endless number of doves from his sleeve. Then all the alchemists turn to you to see what you can come up with. Do you want to do the simple trick or a complex trick, Team Blue? Yeah, a lot of people like this game, Free Road. We've done it several times on this channel. And actually, the reason we're trying to cut back is because we've done it so many times you've basically seen everything. But if you've never played this game, it really is a lot of fun. Anyway, Team Weed arena fight again. Okay. Complex trick. Alright. With a snap of your fingers, you bring a chair to life, you sit atop it and ride across the room. Everybody else is quite impressed. You get 2 charm. Well done. Anyway. Arena wants to... They want to go fight in the arena again. You spend a week fighting brutes in the arena. Get 2 physique and 1 finesse, up to 24. That is the record. Maybe even 1 more. One day in the middle of a match, a small baby with a jet black skin... Oh god, it's the demon. The demon child that Team Blue let out. Glowing eyes flies in the center of the arena. Fire rushes from his eyes, melting the flesh off of one of the fighters. The baby then shapeshifts slowly into a gargantuan horned demon. Before I go on a murderous rampage, does anyone dare to challenge me to a duel? Says the demon. You want to challenge him or run like a chicken, Team Green? Yeah, 24 physique. So, kill the babe. Okay. Well, look at what we have here, the demon says, responding to you stepping forward. Pull out your weapon, ready for combat. The demon tilts his head forward and charges. Pull a full speed from the full speed at the charging demon with your weapon raised above your head. You cleave right through the demon. It bursts into countless black tendrils and then pierces through your body. You gain 2 physique, 2 finesse, 2 mind, 2 charm, 3 magic. You officially shattered the record, Team Green. You have 26 physique, 15 finesse, 5 mind, 6 charm, 8 magic. That might be the highest overall stat total anyone's ever gotten in the Yawhg. Anyway, they want to go to the garden and meditate. You spend the week in deep meditation. You get 1 magic and 2 mind. One day you come across an elderly man snoozing in the grass. You there, young person! He waves you over. I'm having an awful time, trying to nap in front of this bright sun. Do you mind giving me some shade? Alright, do you want to block the sun for the old man, or decline to block the sun for this old man? How will you play this, Team Red? Suck it, Yawhg. Oh, man. Oh. You should probably be more specific, Fulham, because I just saw meditation. Whatever. Block the sun. Alright. Ages seem to pass as you stand in the hot sun, the wizening old man sleeping peacefully in your shadow. The sun is sweltering, and after some hours you begin to feel faint. Gradually everything grows dark. When you awaken, it is evening in the garden. An ancient gnarled tree stands between you and the old man who is sleeping. For witnessing this miraculous event, you gain 1 magic. Is there 1 week? This is the last week. So I have the last turn in the Yawhg. I'm gonna go to the hospital and clean up some. Spend the week steeling your mind against the horrors of the hospital, making sure it is as clean as can be. Get 1 mind, 1 physique, and earn 1 wealth. One day a patient comes to the hospital with sores that no one's ever seen before. While walking to his bedside, he looks at you rudely and asks for a glass of water. I'll get him some water. Bring a small glass to quench his thirst. He takes a large whip, swings at you, and proceeds to spit at you. The water hits you right in the face. To clean up, you scold the obviously insane man for spitting at me. That night, when I get home, I feel dizzy and start having hallucinations about ancient wizards. You gain 3 magic, and you lose 3 mind. You can get the plant thingy no matter what you choose, Fulham. You don't actually have to do landscaping, I think. Anyway, the storm arrives in the night. By the morning, it still rages. For 3 full days, the tempest puts us through the grinder. Drowns us, crushes us, and ruins us. But then it ends. We see the graveyard our home has become. Our home. Does anything yet live? Is it? Are we? Past saving. Anyway, I think we could have done worse. Alright, Team Blue. Now that the town is destroyed, you guys need to choose what job you want to do for the town now that to rebuild. You can be the leader, the builder, the conjurer, the doctor, the smelter, the tailor, the looter, or the town drunk. You have 5 physique, 8 finesse, 12 mind, 10 charm, and 12 magic, and 2 wealth. Alright, Team Blue, what job do you want to do? I mean, you don't do fine until you decide what job you are going to be, Team Blue. I mean, if you choose the wrong job, you'll end up being a failure. So, we'll see. Looks like, Larkinator suggesting the Conjurer. Alright, looks like Team Green is already sounding the town drunk, so that's great. The Conjurer, says the Larkinator. Anyone else on Team Blue? Doctor says Azagi. They want to break the tie, or do they just want to agree? I don't know. Doctor, I mean, keep in mind your stats. You should always base it on your stats. I think you'd make a good doctor or a conjurer. You have the magic. You have the mind and the charm. Looks like 2 votes for Conjurer, 1 vote for Doctor. Alright, I guess it'll be the Conjurer for Team Blue. You take it upon yourself to help conjure supplies for the town. With your magic, you summon supplies of the highest caliber. With little effort, you're summoning high-quality lumber and food from out of nowhere. This helps the rebuilding effort significantly. Good job, Team Blue. You did help. Now, Team Green wanted to be a town drunk. Okay. You scavenge together as much alcohol as you can and drink excessively. Get 2 physique and 1 charm. There, for a total of 28 physique. Well, I did not help the town, Team Green. Bad. We have a lot of charm. Or no, this is Team Red, and they want to be the leader. Take it upon yourself to be the leader of the survivors. You expertly delegate and prioritize tasks. You give motivating speeches and act as an effective mediator in disputes. This helps the rebuilding effort significantly. And finally, me. I am Team Yellow. I guess I could be the smelter. Could be a doctor. I think I could be an okay doctor. Oh, maybe not. I take it upon myself to help the sick and injured from the Yawhg. I gotta check on the wounded when suddenly spiral. Oh, right. That old thing. I forgot about those. I feel a surge of uncontrollable energy building up inside of me. My mind goes completely blank. I lose 3 minds. Someone rushes up to me asking if I'm okay. With only a glance, I set him aflame. I then let out a scream and shake the earth and shatters the skulls of all nearby. Well, I'm not helping the rebuilding effort at all. A river of blood coats the ground as you walk about, reveling in my destruction. I black out. When I awake, I am surrounded by darkness. I'm not entirely sure where I am, but I'm sure that I probably ruined the town's chances at survival. Rip Town. Rest in peace, town. I think we're probably going to get the bad ending, because I blew up the hospital. And so, we set about our task, once more living our lives, this time in a way we may have never expected, or even wanted. But in the end, maybe okay, bad ending. We were defeated. Those of us left struggled to put our home to rights, and our effort was futile. Doomed. Thanks to the TheKillerNacho. The city bled survivors. Sorry, guys. Eventually becoming a husk, a dead thing. And perhaps the Yawhg was only partly to blame. The other part was me blowing up the hospital. That was a sad day in the Yawhg. Team Blue, you helped. Team Red helped. Me and Team Green, though, we kind of messed up. Anyway, now we get the individual team endings. They're probably also going to be bad because, of course, we got the bad ending. Anyway, Team Blue, your previous alchemy experience serves you well after the Yawhg. You start an underground potion brewing facility. You get people hopelessly addicted to your variety of substances and exchange them for favors and services. You do well for yourself within the broken walls of the former village. The fact that so many people are dying from potion overdose phases you little. Well, you become basically a drug overlord, Team Blue. I guess it's as good as you can hope for after this bad ending. So, yeah, Team Blue had a pretty good ending, I guess. You don't even care that people are dying due to potion overdose. In the ruins of the great city, you must now fight to survive, Team Green. It feels like every day you're skewering yet another mugger trying to take what little you have. Over the course of the next few months, you notice small humps protruding from your forehead. Eventually, they form into large horns. Your skin also begins to darken, turning a charcoal black. I think killing that demon and absorbing its power might have an adverse effect on you, Team Green. One day, as you slice another wannabe mugger in two, you snap. You grow twice your size. Your eyes glow like a molten metal. Enormous black wings sprout from your back. With one of your newly formed claws, you rip a hole between the dimensions and crawl through. I've never seen this before, by the way. This is something new. You enter the demonic realm and take your place on the throne that seems to have been waiting for you for an eternity. Well, okay, that is a really, really good ending. Team Green, you became a demon overlord. And Team Blue became a drug dealer. Wow. Anyway, with the town in shambles, you flee into the forest, Team Red. Spend your days out there with no human contact whatsoever. You live in a hut, and you build out of twigs, and fashion your clothing out of clumps of moss. All the time spent alone has driven you slowly mad. Anytime you see someone in the woods, you chase them away. Your massive moss cloak shaking violently. Legends begin to emerge about the crazy moss monster. Well, Team Red, you became the crazy moss monster. Eventually, a band of villagers, bearing torches and pitchforks, set fire to your hut. You burn up trying to save your precious moss. Okay, maybe it didn't end so well for you, Team Red. Oh well. Anyway, I can no longer I can no longer see. I can no longer taste. I've lost control. I can feel the body doing horrible magical things. I feel licks of flame firing from my fingertips. I can hear cries of mercy cut short by bursts of intense fire. I've never seen this one either. One day it all ends, then you feel nothing. So apparently I went blind, continued to be a magical monster, and then died. Well, at least Team Blue and Team Green had a pretty damn good ending. I just died doing magical things. Team Red burned up their moss. Maybe I burned Team Red's moss. For all I know, I could have. I was blind. And I did hear some screaming as I was shooting fire from my fingertips. Whatever, guys. That has been the Yawhg, and that has been the stream. Thank you for watching, and I hope you will come again next time. I will probably end up streaming tomorrow a little bit, so you can come by for that. Might even stream a little bit tomorrow, and then do some more Borderlands pre-sequel with Sal tomorrow as well. Don't know what I really want to do, but probably be a lot of fun. I'll probably do a normal stream and then stream some Borderlands. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching. It has been a blast. Take care, y'all. Bye.